set one of the others up in the middle there, or the one on the right. No? Like that one.
Yeah, it's what do you call it? He likes that one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, good evening everybody, and welcome to South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters out on the in Sheffield tonight, doing a couple of locations over this way, and you can't see me. Maybe a good thing that you can't see me. Anyway, we've got myself, Martin, and we've also got we got Lucy.
Evening.
And we've also got Tony out tonight with us as well. And we've been getting some action already from the cat balls and also the REM pod. The REM pod's going off at the moment. So we're in a graveyard in Sheffield, and we're in the near the middle of the part of the graveyard, near the path of where we should be. We're just going a bit around in a circle since when we came here. There's a lot of brambles here, so we've got to we started walking to try and get in the centre, but the brambles were too high, so we've moved a little bit closer to well, to a clearing anyway. Is that a spirit that's playing about with that REM pod? Can you touch something else, please? There's a lot more. There's some balls on the couple of the graves here, and there's some REM pods on the ground. There's a ball in front of us as well, on the ground. Could you touch one of them? We've also got a teddy bear on this wall, gravestone. If you would like to come and play with the teddy bear, the teddy bear's called Lucy. Can you tell me if are you a male spirit? If you are, can you light that REM pod up? Okay. So it's lighting the REM pod up. Could you stop that a moment? Thank you. Can you we'll just walk away from it a moment, please, and then we'll ask you a question. And the questions that we ask you, you just you can touch it for yes or no. Okay. So can you just step away from it? Okay. Thank you. Tell me, are you buried in Wardsend Cemetery? Are you buried here? Are you buried here in this cemetery? I gave the location out, didn't I? Dum dum. Are you buried here? Could you light those lights up if you're buried here? Have you seen me here before? Hi, Sharon.
Stop now, hasn't it?
Yeah, it stopped. That's it. We wanted to talk to it, and then it stops. Are you a female spirit? Are you a woman? Is your gravestone around where we are right now? Are we close to where you are? Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. We're here as friends. We mean you no harm. We're here to communicate with you. We're here to prove that life goes on after death. So come forward, let us know that you're here. We mean you no harm. My name's Martin. We've also got Tony here. And we've got Lucy here as well. Would you like to come and speak to us? If you don't want to speak to me, would you like to speak to Lucy? Light those lights up if you would. Or can you touch one of the other lights what are on the ground? There's some balls on the ground that you can touch. There's a couple on the gravestones. If you have a look, you can touch them as well. We mean you no harm. Like I said, we come as friends. Is there anybody here that died in the Hillsborough flood? Would you like to come forward and communicate with us? Would you like to touch one of the balls that we've got? Or the REM pod, what was lighting up green? Gone quiet now. We know that it. Now that it knows that we know that it was doing it. Come on, please.
Are there any soldiers here that would like to communicate with
Mark,
us?
we're using a REM pod and some cat balls what are on the ground, and a couple of what's on the gravestones as well. That's me breathing. I'm covering, what do you call it up?
Screen.
Yeah. Come on, please, come forward. Come on, we travelled all this long distance to come and speak to you. We're here as friends. Can you touch that REM pod again on the ground? You was playing with it nicely just before we started filming. It's there for you to use to communicate with us. Come on, please, come forward. Hi, Abby. Like I said, we got a teddy bear as well that you can play with. It's switched on. 1, 2. Is that on sensor? Yep. Okay, can you come and touch this teddy bear? Do you know what a teddy bear is? You can come and play with this teddy bear as well. Yeah, yes we do, Mark. Come on, please. We don't have a flare. We don't have one of them. They're pretty expensive to buy at the moment. But we got IR cameras that we can take pictures of and stuff. Come on, please. Show us a sign that you're here. Yeah, that might be, you know, because you tread on that stick. I don't know really, because it should be on, what do you call it? Because I'm shouting, hello? Oh, it is, it's going off. So, if anybody would like to, any spirits out there would like to come and touch that device, come and touch it, please. Come and touch that teddy bear. Come and play with the teddy bear. If you can take it off that wall, off that gravestone, that'd be really good if you could do that. Do you think so? I think it's very quiet, Abby. Come on, please, come forward. Does anybody else want to call that? Do you want to call that, Abby? Lucy. Can do if you want. See if they might be attracted to a female voice.
Is anybody there? Can you come and light the REM pod up for us again, please? We've got a ball there you can light up as well.
Yeah, we've even got a bauble up in the tree here. It's got a ball inside, a bell inside it. You can what to call it, hit that and see if yeah. Oh, it's REM pod going off again.
It just said there's nothing here anymore. It's gone quiet, and then it did it, didn't it?
Oh,
As soon as
yeah.
it said that.
Can you come back, please?
Yeah, it's very quiet in this graveyard. Maybe if we don't get no lights lit up, we'll have to go home. They're all probably thinking, yeah, go on, get off. We're sick to death of your ghost hunters going into this graveyard.
If you'd like us to leave, you like that REM pod up?
Do you get fed up of ghost hunters coming in the graveyard and disturbing you? So, yeah, they must want us to stop, but they want to just stand and watch us. So, if there's anybody who's floating around, if you want to hit that bauble, make that bauble move for us, and that's hanging from the tree with a little bell inside, you can do so. That'd be quite interesting if you could move that. We're gonna decorate his own tree in the graveyard here with baubles, with bells inside. They're not very interactive with us tonight, are they? Yeah.
No, they're just playing with us, I think.
Come on, come out of the from the trees and come and speak to us. We told you our names. My name's Martin. We got Tony and we got Lucy. We're here to make friends with you. We're here to communicate with you. I ain't told nobody what went off over there, Tony. Do you know where my car?
Oh yeah.
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 That were.
That was.
I got in car, and just before we set off, I said, if there's anybody here following me, sat in my car, I want you to leave the car.
Yeah.
Do you know, when we went out overnight, Lucy,
Yeah.
and we went over to Wentworth, we were parked up, and then my keys in my pocket, and I was talking, we were having a cigarette, me and Tony, and anyway, my car door locked. And anyway, I thought it might have been my phone pressing down on my keys, but when it happened the second time, didn't it? And I said, I'll take my keys out of my pocket, and I put them on top of the car, and the car's still locked. Went and locked itself. So I wasn't too sure if. Well, I think there's somebody had followed us, do you know, from Maybell College.
Yeah.
And what do you call it, was interacting with us, trying to get his attention from car. But it was really strange. It's a shame I didn't film it.
Sure it were Malcolm messing about.
I don't know. But we got some stuff there, didn't we? But it weren't much what came through. I think we had about half an hour, 45 minutes, didn't we? And then it went quiet after that. But I've just posted it on Facebook tonight. You know, YouTube. It's just downloaded onto YouTube. So.
Don't know if that night vision picked anything up either.
I had a look at it. It didn't pick anything up upstairs. Good quality though. You know, looking down. Yeah. Nice. So I only put that bit on of me walking around because I didn't see nothing on other. Yeah. I watched until 5 o'clock this morning. Come on, please, come forward. Show us a sign that you're here. Come and speak to us. There's a gentleman that I spoke to here many times, well, once or twice before. He told me about, he tried to, he saved his children on a mattress, and you're supposed to be buried in here. That's what you told me. You had, I think it was 4 or 5 children, and you, what do you call it, led them down through the flood on this mattress, but you sadly died. Saving your children. You saved your children, but you passed away. And that, I do know that is a true story as well. That did happen here. Did that go off then?
It did, and Jewish put camera on it.
Okay. If you're trying to light that REM pod up, you need to stand right up to it and for it to go off. Do you know what? Did we fetch speaker? We didn't. I didn't ever.
I don't think you did, no.
Oh, I think you left it at home.
Left it home.
I've got like a white noise thing on my phone I can use if you want.
Yeah, if you want to.
I ain't got the speaker though.
Yeah, I ain't. That's what I'm just saying.
On my phone, but
I think I've left speaker at home. Or it might be. I can't remember if I packed it in car. Don't know if that were me then. What we're doing that. I'm putting it down that it could be me. Come on, please, come forward. Yeah, it's me when I go look a bit louder.
Loud voice.
Yeah. Is anybody going to speak to us? Anybody at all? Come on. We don't want to leave this place knowing that we've not spoke to anybody tonight. We've come a long way to speak to you, to say hello. You could at least come and say hello to us. Just about to jump in there and think, what the heck's that? Oh, can you? Oh, that's good. Come on, please, come forward. Don't hide. We know you're here. We don't want you to hide. We want you to communicate with us. We want you to let us know that you're here. Okay, well, we're not getting much. Come out from the gravestones, please. Come and speak to us. Come forward. Yeah, that'd be nice if somebody would pop their head up, wouldn't it? I think we'll all be running off. I wonder how many ghost hunters would actually do that if somebody just rose up, popped the head up behind a gravestone, smiled at him, and said hello. I wonder how many ghost hunters actually out there would actually run. Probably everybody, wouldn't there?
Probably.
When you see it, like...
Yeah, it's all right doing this thing, but it's the thing. Would you stop around if one actually did appear in front of you? You'd be shocked at first. You would come. I would come back.
Just to see what it was.
Yeah. I'd run a couple of mile,
Yeah,
and then come back. But yeah, I think every ghost hunter out there, I think that do that. I mean, I've gone to places where I've jumped out of my skin, where somebody's just walked up behind me.
yeah.
Especially something that looks like a zombie, and it's like, ugh. Come on, can you light these devices up on the ground? I don't know if we probably should move, do you know, probably a bit further on.
Yeah, try different places.
Yeah, because this one is a bit quiet here, isn't it? As soon as we told them we knew we were trying to communicate with them, that was it, they went quiet.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to finish this video, and we're going to I'm going to have a quick cigarette, and then I'm going to move to another location in the graveyard here, and hopefully we'll get something. How does that work then, Lucy? Are you recording it?
Yeah,
and then
recording the white noise.
Yeah.
It's like a EMF. I'm not sure if it works or not, but it's
Yeah.
going up to about 50 and then going back down again.
Yeah. Is that in decibels? Oh.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure how it works.
It's filming as well, isn't it?
No, it's not filming. No, it's only you can take photos, but not video.
Oh, right. Right. So then hopefully that would have picked up something in the white noise on that. So we'll get a test if you want. I'm going to end this video anyway, and probably move to a different location while we're down here. All right, we'll be back in a bit. Not getting much here at this part of the graveyard, so we're going to move to a different part, and hopefully we might get somewhere else. So thanks for watching, and we'll be back shortly. I can't get the what do you call it, to finish the video, because is it morning yet, or is it still evening? Anyway, we've moved to another location in the graveyard here, and it took us about 15-20 minutes to get here to this part of the graveyard, and still got Lucy and Tony with us. We've come higher up to where we was earlier on, and most of the woods is most of the graveyard now is all woodland, and we found a small spot here that we've come to tonight, and we thought we'd give it a try. We've been here about 20 minutes, sat having a drink and that. Nothing has happened yet with the REM pods and the flashy balls that we've got. So we're hoping that we may catch something here tonight. While we've been here, we did come across a brand new gravestone in the graveyard here, and they haven't buried anybody here since the late 1980s. I think it was 1980s, early 1990s that they stopped burying people in here. Oh, cat ball's going off. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Is this somebody trying to communicate with us? Would you like to flash that ball again for me, please? If that's somebody trying to speak to us, would you like to say hello by flashing that ball again? Come forward. Show us a sign that you're here. We mean you no harm. We come with respect. We come with love. We're here just to communicate with you. Could you flash that ball again? Come on, please. Show us a sign that you're here. My name's Martin. We've also got Tony, and we've also got Lucy as well. We're here to make communication with you. We're here to prove that life goes on after death. Do you still reside here in the graveyard, or have you moved on? Be good if you could answer that question. If you could come and speak to us. Come as friends. Who's that up there, Tony? Yeah. We come with respect. We mean you no harm. On the headstone there is a REM pod as well. If you could say hello to us using the REM pod, all you got to do is go up and touch it. It won't hurt you in any way. We're not here to cause any harm. We're here to communicate. We're here to make friends. We come with utmost respect. Come and show me a sign, please, that you're here. I know just behind me we do have really strange, probably because it's Christmas as well, but behind me on a gravestone here we have Mary and Joseph. Didn't realise at all until we looked at the name of the gravestone and it said Mary and Joseph. So that was really strange to be stood next to a gravestone with the name of Mary and Joseph. Mary was the mother, and Joseph is the father, which is here. No, sorry, John Joseph Dyson and Mary. So middle name is Joseph. So it was quite interesting to to come across that. Anyway, my gimbal is playing up, so I've just got to put it right. Okay, come forward again, please. Could you touch that light on that on the corner of that stone? We respectfully ask you to come forward. Like I said, don't mean you no harm. We come as friends. We're here to prove your existence, that life still goes on after death. Can you come and do that for us? Like I said, we mean you no harm. Come forward, please. While we since we've arrived here, let me move this camera away from the gimbal a little bit, because it's just catching the side there. I want to show you something. I need to just restart this gimbal off. It's playing up, so just bear with me. Okay, hopefully that's gonna, there we go, we're working again. Anyway, there were one gravestone that we came across, which I was trying to tell you before the K2, sorry, the flashy balls was going off. And that's of a gravestone here that I've come across. And here's the grave of a man that is called Tom Warden. He was a dedicated Sheffield Wednesday fan, and says here on his gravestone, in memory of Tom Warden, 1854 to 1933. Described in 1926 as the happiest man in Sheffield, a loyal and dedicated follower of Wednesday FC during their early years. So I'm a little bit proud to come across this. Many years ago I used to go watch Sheffield Wednesday myself back in the 1980s, but not been for a long time. Not much into English football no more, but it's very nice to find a grave like this, a headstone with the Sheffield Wednesday emblem on, and a dedicated fan of Sheffield Wednesday. So he was born before Sheffield Wednesday was even created. and when Sheffield Wednesday started, he was one of their dedicated fans to go watch Sheffield Wednesday play. So I'm really what do you call it? It's quite nice to find this of a man that was dedicated to Sheffield Wednesday and was the happiest man in Sheffield. So there you go. So well done, Tom, and hopefully you're still going to watch Sheffield Wednesday as a spirit. Sheffield Wednesday is just not far from here, and you still go and watch them play. That'd be quite interesting if you do. There is a ball on the bottom of your gravestone there, Tom. If you would like to light it up to let us know that you still go and watch Sheffield Wednesday in spirit form, that you go down there and watch them play. If you do, Tom, could you light up that ball? All you need to do is go next to it, touch it. Your energy from that ball will light up the ball and will flash different colours. If you could try and communicate with us that way and let us know that you still visit Sheffield Wednesday football ground. Can you give me a sign at all? Also, somebody must be coming here and checking on you, because the gravestone that you have looks new. So somebody must know about you still today, Tom. I see that your wife is with you as well, Clara, and also your son George. Anyway, I'll leave you be, George, Tom, and George, and Clara, and hopefully we might be able to speak sometime again. We might be able to speak. Well, we've not spoke yet, but we may be able to speak one day in the future. I'll have to remember where you are here and come and visit again if I can. So, do we have any other spirits here that would like to communicate with us? Would you like to come forward? We've got flashy balls that you can touch. Shows a sign that you're here. We did have one of the flashy balls going off, like you saw earlier on. So it would be good if we could get them to flash. That would be really good if that would happen. Oops! I just moved that ball off that. Put it on top of the headstone, and hopefully we might be able to get something from that, so then I can see it. So come on, please come forward. Do we have anybody here wishing to communicate? We mean you no harm. We come as friends. My name is Martin. Very quiet here tonight. I have picked up many things before in the in the graveyard here, but tonight seems to be very quiet. Come on, please. Would you like to come forward? Show us a sign that you're here. Come and speak to us. Hey?
There's a little trailer bar up there.
A little what?
Little trailer bar up there.
Oh yeah.
Like
I thought you said trailer bike. I thought, I never seen a trailer bike. I've had that cat ball go off once,
yeah.
but it's not gone off again. Very.
Stop working, Martin.
Hey?
It's saying memory card error.
Memory card error.
I've just taken it. Yeah, look, it's not even doing anything now.
Oh, right.
Screen's just gone black.
Oh, under 10, probably turn it off and turn camera off, and then restart it. See if that does out.
Oh, I'm still saying it, look. But look at this, what I've just got. Oh, it's not even letting you play pictures now that I've took.
Probably not. I hope we haven't lost them all.
I've just caught something as well, aren't I?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you want another memory card?
Huge mist that I've just caught and it's gone now. Oh, hang on. Wait, we're back. No, we're not. Pictures have gone, I think.
Yeah, I just can't believe how quiet it is.
Yeah.
Wonder if they've all gone away for Christmas.
Literally the first thing we've caught, and now the memory card's not showing the photos.
I wonder if we put the just trying to think, if you put the memory card in another camera, is it gonna? It should be the same because it's Samsung, Sony, isn't it? I don't know. Do you want to try another memory card in it? Let's see if I get another memory card. But it's very quiet and peaceful, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
So if I give you, if I put that one, yeah, it's at bottom memory card slot. It's that one there, yeah. I'll put light on you so that you can see. You have to press it in. And hopefully that'll work. Come on, please, come forward. Is there anybody here who wanted to speak to us? You've got myself, Martin, you've got Lucy, and you've got Tony. Can you light those balls up again, please? Can you light the ball up at the side of me again? That would be really good if you could do that. Well, this is the quietest night I've had in a long time. It just shows you that we can go out ghost hunting, and some nights you'll get ghosts, spirits communicating with you, and then some nights you won't get nothing at all. And this is one of those nights, I think, that they're not bothered about communicating with us, which is a shame, really. Whatever. You're not breathing, are you, when you're taking it? I try to hold my breath. Well, it's absolutely quiet. But it's also, I know we'd like to catch something, but it's also proves that that you what that's a lot of paranormal groups will go out and they get something every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seems that they get something every time when they go out. But we've come out tonight and we've really got nothing to show for, on this video.
Sometimes you get stuff, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, that's it. It's like fishing, isn't it? You can go out fishing and you can catch a good catch, and then sometimes you can go out and you don't catch anything at all. So that's a shame, really, but we've not caught anything. But oh well, these things happen. It has happened to me before, where I've gone out to a graveyard and I've got nothing. Gone home without no evidence at all. And some days I've gone out and I've got lots of evidence. Hi, David. Is it Nasson or Nason? Trust you well and fine. Come on, please, come forward. It shows a sign that you're here. We mean you no harm. We come as friends. We're not here to harm you. We're here to make communication with you. What's this? This gravestone must be on a slight slant because it won't stand up on this gimbal. No, that's it. Come on, please, come forward. Can you light the ball up for me, please, on the gravestone? We mean you no harm, we come as friends. We're here to communicate with you. Can you tell us, are you a male spirit? If you could touch the ball, if you're a male spirit. If you're a female spirit, could you touch the ball? Or could you touch one of the other balls that are around us? You'll be able to find the balls on the stones, on the headstones. Oh, what was that then? Was that you, Lucy? Like it sounded like a clinging, clink noise.
Oh, it might be, yeah. It might be my torch.
Oh yeah. Come on, please, come forward. Anybody here? It's a bit quiet, isn't it? Do you want to use another word?
It's a bit dead tonight.
Yeah. Probably when we probably pass away, and we buried somewhere, and some people like us come along with their future technology. And what do you call it? And they're out asking questions, and we'll be probably doing the same. Oh God, they're here again. That's yeah. It'll be. Oh God, they're here again. Ghost hunters are here. Everybody just ignore them. They'll go away. Did anybody here fight in the First World War? Not asked that question. Was you here during World War One in Sheffield? Did any of you go off to France and fight in the trenches? Anyway, I'm going to turn this camera off. We're not getting much, so I'm just filming for nothing here at the moment. But if we do get anything, if we're still here, then I'll start doing the live video feed again. But tonight is very quiet, and it's not been like this for quite a while when we've been going out. But these things do happen, and tonight's the night that we've not got anything, so we'll see what happens, and we'll probably be back later on. Okay, bye bye for now. That's
Tavern is on, isn't it? He knows he puts stuff away and then
yeah,
puts them back out
yeah.
again.
That's it. Right, we've just been asking some questions here with regard to the first person that was buried here, which was a 2-year-old girl, which is called Anne-Marie Marsden. The thing is that the first person to get buried in the cemetery or graveyard is supposed to be the guardian of the graveyard. So I've only got 15% of battery life left here now. So I'm going to ask again, because when we were asking if we had Anne-Marie Marsden here. Hi Tristan. Oh look, it's going off again. As soon as I mention Anne-Marie Marsden, the lights are going off on the on the ball. Is this Anne-Marie Marsden died in 1850? Did I say 1857? And she was 2 years old when she died, and she was the first person to be buried in Wardsend Cemetery. Anne-Marie Marsden, are you here? If you are, could you light that ball up again? Or if it's another spirit that's communicating, thank you very much. Thank you. Can you stop this ball? Can you flash that ball and tell me, are you Anne-Marie Marsden? Is this Anne-Marie Marsden? So possibility that it's not Anne-Marie Marsden, but it may be somebody who knows Anne-Marie Marsden. Do you know Anne-Marie Marsden? Do you know of Anne-Marie Marsden? Would you like to flash that ball again, please, to let us know? Come forward, please. We ask with respect.
See if she wants the teddy bear.
Yeah, yeah, that might be a good idea. There's a teddy bear there. Would you like to play with that teddy bear? Would you like to go up and touch it? That teddy bear is there for you to play with. Is it? Only if it's on that.
Oh, as I had turned it back off.
I'll just go. Let me just check. Yep, okay, it's on now. Can you see the teddy bear? You can play with that teddy bear if you want. Go up and touch that teddy bear. Respectfully ask you. When I mentioned Anne-Marie Marsden, the ball's been going off. Do we have Anne-Marie Marsden with us? Have you seen Anne-Marie Marsden? Do you know of Anne-Marie Marsden? She was the first person, a child, 2-year-old child that was buried here in Wardsend Cemetery. Come forward. Like I said, we come with respect. We're not here to harm anybody. We're not here to disrespect anybody. We're here to communicate. It's like anything, we started filming again and it stopped. Yeah, yeah. No need to be shy. You're going to be famous all over the world. Come and light that ball up for us. Or light the teddy bear up. We're here as friends. Come on, please. When we've mentioned the name Anne-Marie Marsden, you've lit the ball up. We're not here to harm anyone, like I just said. We're here to communicate. Seems to be going lopsided here. I'm still warm. Yeah, I'm still warm. Was the up there where you stood?
Are you cold?
No.
My back's absolutely
I don't know why.
I was fine. I've been fine all night.
I don't get cold all that much. Let me sit down. Come on, please. Light those balls up again for us. Or that ball. Do we have the spirit of Anne-Marie Marsden here? Well, that's it. You don't want to play? Yeah, so what I'm thinking. I don't know if there were cameras in them days. Can't remember when cameras first came out. Can you see this teddy bear on this stone? You can play with it if you want. If you want to touch the teddy bear and try and play with it, it's there for you to play with. Yeah, if you want to. I'm hearing like, did you hear that noise behind us? Like cracking their twigs or something.
Well, it might be me.
Wait, you. Yeah. It was coming from up there. Oh, there you go, it's going off. Okay, I just had to swap over and go over to my camera. We're not live no more because my battery on my phone has just died. So you're watching now via YouTube and so on. Anyway, we've been trying to get hold of the spirit of what did I say now? What? Anne-Marie Marsden. Yeah, Anne-Marie Marsden. And just before the phone went, it started flashing again. So we're going to ask out again. Do we have Anne-Marie Marsden here? Would you like to come forward and light that ball up? Or the person who is lighting that ball up, would you like to come forward? Do we have somebody who's laid to rest here? Is it you that's lighting the ball up? Can you communicate with us, please? We're here as friends. We're not here to harm anybody, like we keep on saying. We're here to communicate. We're here to prove your existence, that life goes on after death. Have you been dead a long time? Did you pass away a long time ago? Do you know what year it is now? The year right now is 2019. So it's probably a long time since you was here, probably over 100 years ago. Maybe to you that wasn't a long time. Can you flash that ball again for me, please? Okay, you're talking to that device that Lucy's got. That radio, what's making that hissing noise? Oh, we've got 4 balls out, haven't we? Yeah.
One over there as well.
Yeah. What was that then to your left? Oh, it's gravestones. Sure, we can't get in. There's a lot of teddy bear grass, isn't there? Ferns. Oh, there you go, it's going off again. Hello! Can you light that up again, please? Can you touch that ball again? They seem to do it when we're not watching. Yeah, see, that's when it seems to go off, when we're not paying attention to it, we're not watching it. They must think that we're going to wait. The only thing I can think of is they must think that we're going to we're trying to trap them or something. Do you want to just hold that for me for 5 minutes? On here while I have a cigarette. Yeah. Look, you wonder what streets do get approved. Wonder streets do get approved. Probably will do, won't they? I don't know.
They're all crazy because they're seeing all these things and what the hell is all that?
Yeah.
It's a new one, is it?
No. Well, they probably wouldn't know the word technology, would they? They probably would have never heard of it. Yeah. Somebody's stomach just go down. No. What's heard a noise? Right, is anybody here? What about a woman's voice, Lucy? If it might be a child, it might interact better with a woman's voice.
There's somebody there called Anne-Marie Marsden. Can you talk to us? I've got a teddy bear on there, so you can play with the teddy bear. It'll not hurt you, it's just a normal teddy bear, but if you touch it, it'll light up and make pretty lights. If anybody else is there, it's not Anne-Marie, there's somebody else there who wants to come and go near the ball and it'll light up all the people and it'll light up as well, but it'll not hurt you. at you. Want to know that you're here, that's all. I'm going to pick out the teddy bear.
I don't think we're going to get much, are we?
Oh, there you go.
Just as you said that.
Oh, blooming hellfire.
No.
He said that before though when we said that,
Something
hasn't
you
it?
want,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to get much here tonight.
We'll just go then.
If you don't like that ball up, we're going to go home. If you don't want to speak to us. Do you want to speak to us? Do you want us to stay, like the ball up? Or touch the teddy bear? Come on, we've come a long way to speak to you. We're here as your friends.
Can you push the teddy over?
Are you happy to come and speak to us? Do you just want to speak to Lucy?
He's gone again.
Yeah. No, we'll put that on as well. There's an extra device there you can touch. You see that blue light? You can touch that and let that go off. So you got a ball and a black box there, and a teddy, and another black box with a blue light on it. If you touch that, that'll turn green. Come on, we're getting cold. We want some evidence that you're here.
They're just playing about with us, aren't they now?
Yeah. Probably if we pay no attention to it, it'll go off again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all sort of sat round in its face. We're like, come on, do something.
I can't get a straight level wherever I go.
Yeah, we're going to go then now.
Yeah, we might as well leave you. Do you want us to leave you? got Wardsend here. What was their name again? Anne-Marie Marsden.
Yeah.
So is Anne-Marie Marsden here? Come on, is Anne-Marie Marsden here? Is Anne-Marie Marsden the guardian of the graveyard? She the one that's still here? Who has to look after everything here? That's what they say, that the first person to be buried has to look after the graveyard. Is Anne-Marie Marsden here? Can you light the ball up to say yes or no? If she's here, can you light the ball up for yes? If she's not here, can you light the ball up?
Put it in your pocket. You can think it's like this in your pocket.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ball, is it ball?
That's right. I saw something that's going off and I was like, what are you doing?
That's what it's called. You see the other ball on there? Can you use one ball for yes? Look at young player. And one ball for no. You can speak to us that way. You touch one ball to show the sign for yes. And another ball for a sign for no. Are you a male spirit? Are you a female spirit?
Real tapping then.
Yeah,
I heard it, yeah.
It's right on bottom. I heard it. It went twice, didn't it?
Yeah, I could. Yeah.
You seem to want to talk when we're off camera. Yeah. Well, thank you. Has this graveyard changed since you was buried here? Was there lots of graves here when you first came here? Was there hundreds of graves? Now they've all disappeared. And the graveyard is turning into woodland. Would you like it? That it's changing into woodland. The trees are taking over.
Maybe don't like the light.
Hey?
Maybe don't like the bright light.
Do you like the bright light? Would you rather us turn the light off? Light one of the balls up to let us know. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get much else.
Funny to tell, and then the other ones have gone off, because that's on that ball in there.
Hey? Oh, it's going off. It's going off.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you let the other ones up? Look for a different ball, light that up instead. I also like that one then.
Yeah.
That's what she wants us to go. Every time we say we're going to go, it lights up. I could just say like, go on then, go.
Have you spoke to anybody since you passed away? Is it the first time you spoke to anybody?
Maybe it's not her, maybe it's one of us.
Hey?
Maybe it's not her, maybe it's someone that knows one of us.
Yeah. Do you know anybody around here? Do you know anybody here? Do you know me, myself, or do you know Lucy, or do you know Tony? If you want us to leave, can you light one of the lights up to say goodbye to us? Joe, someone else have had it, but you know, for flowers or something. Yeah.
It's all birds, aren't they now? Why would someone just put these flowers out now for them?
Does it look old? It does look a bit oldish compared to what it look like now. That makes a difference, isn't it? You can't get a screw bit. Like something would.
Maybe put a cloth over rather than
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it might be one of those.
just an old jam jar that
Yeah.
put a cloth on.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much else, do you?
I'm going to stop this now. We don't know how long it's for anyway.
Come on, light those lights up before we go. We're going to go in a moment now. You've not communicated with us tonight. We've had no communication. Only odd one or two things. So we're going to give you one more try to communicate with us. If you want to speak to us, light those balls up. Or we're going to go soon. Hey? Those dogs are barking again.
Said they're barking mad. Full of jokes tonight. Yeah. I don't know.
It's really that long.
I know.
You thought it's a fox.
They don't sound like a fox.
I'm
Sounds
not
like
sure
a
now.
woman shouting.
I'm not sure now.
That doesn't sound like a. That doesn't sound like a fox, does it?
That third one sounded like a woman shouting.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it dogs?
Dog.
That's
That seems very close, doesn't it?
That's closer than what we were earlier.
Yeah. It's in the distance.
Oh, is the sound just travelling that little bit better?
Strange that little scream sort of thing.
Yeah, that sounded different, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded like a person screamed, didn't it? And not actually.
So no, I do know foxes scream, but I think they've got slightly different screams.
Yeah. Is there somebody screaming? Would you like to scream again? Well, you can get up here. Can't get any further. I can, but really funny noises. There's an old gravestone here. I don't know what it is because I can't get up there. It looks like something's been laid here. Mary Emma. What year? Can't see what year it is. Oops. Let me see if I can zoom in on the camera. There we go. I just had to fall and lose my front of my. There it is. Oh, taking that off, it makes it look a bit more better. Now I've got a water droplet on my lens. I know there's houses up at top, but it might be a fox. I wonder if anybody's tied a dog up in graveyard. Do you know something like that? I hope not. Oh, balls flashing again. I've just heard children.
Really?
I've just heard a child up that path.
Like the ball up for us again if you're there.
I thought I heard a child. Is there a child here? I thought I just heard a child's voice. Look at this headstone here. I wonder what's on this one. Something Hillsborough. Herbert. Youngest son of William and Elizabeth Simpson, Hillsborough, who died September 2nd, 1902, age 36 years old. Until the day dawn and shadows flee away. Also, Harry Robert, their eldest son, who died 25th, May 25th, 1907. (1909). Wow, family all died very close together, sons and mother. Not good, that, is it? Oh, just look at that gravestone there, and a great big whopping tree growing at the side of it. I don't want to be falling again if I can help it. I've got my foot stuck in branches here. There's a light over there. Oh, it's coming down from bottom. It's okay. Anyway, let's see if this REM pod's going off. These cat balls are going off again. As I was walking away, they was going off. They seem to be going off when they're not being filmed. What time is it?
It's 1 o'clock. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, it's going off again.
We'll just say every time we're just talking, not paying attention, it
Yeah,
goes off.
yeah, it just seems to go off when we're not paying no attention to it.
So it's playing games, isn't it? Obviously.
Yeah. It's trying to play catch his heart, isn't it?
Yeah. See if it can do it without us noticing.
Mm.
Maybe it's your friend playing about.
Yeah, he's not my friend, he's your friend as well. He's everybody's friend.
I don't like him.
He just,
Oh, that bear went off then, but I know you to walk past it.
yeah, it might be because I walked past it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put this camera down for a couple of minutes, see if I'm trying to get into a good angle. No, it's not good, is it?
What about you stand it on that box, Martin? That metal one.
Yeah.
Oh, steady.
See if we pay no attention, then it might light it up.
We were just sort of like half looking, weren't we, and just chatting.
Yeah,
And then it went off again.
see the side there.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to pay no attention to you now, so you can play with the ball as much as you want. Goodbye.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you play with it as much as you want. We're not going to speak to you.
saying to Tony that I bought some stuff from a charity shop the other day. You know, some little toy cars, and
Yeah.
I forgot to bring them tonight though. And some little like army soldiers. You know, like the old, like the really old little ones.
Yeah. It's going off. Army soldiers.
Yeah. I went to bring, you know, just sort of like just put a few round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take them next week.
Was you in the army?
No.
Oh, look, it's going off now. It wants to interact with us.
Says something that it likes.
Yeah. Do you like the army? Was you in the army? Did you have toy soldiers?
See, maybe if I brought them, we would have got more going off.
Mm. She's ignoring us now.
I mentioned something about gypsies before, and it went off as well.
Huh?
Still like little toy soldiers, it's like their area.
Yeah. Got a bag full for like 75 pence. Got tanks, aeroplanes, and all sorts in it.
Look, there you go.
Yeah.
Airplanes.
Bag full.
Yeah. Do you like airplanes? Oh, there you go. Do you know what an airplane is? Do you know what an airplane is? Did you fly one in the First World War? Yeah. Okay. We might be getting somewhere now. Was you a pilot during First World War? Did you drop bombs on the Germans in the while they was in the trenches? So no attention. Let it play. There's other balls, you know. There's another ball on there you can play with. You don't have to just play with that one. There's a teddy bear. Do you know what a teddy bear is? When did teddy bears come out? Well, it was. Who was it? Who shot a teddy bear? Which president? And then there were.
So did they say that there was flew planes, or just that they like planes?
I don't know. Did you fly planes?
Did you have toy ones that you like to play with? What about tanks? Did you like to play with toy tanks? Little army soldiers? Gone again now.
Yeah. Was it Roosevelt? Teddy Roosevelt, wasn't it? Yeah, Theodore Roosevelt. After he refused to shoot a bear during the Mississippi. Oh, he refused to shoot a bear. 1902. I thought he shot it. After he refused to shoot a bear during a Mississippi hunting trip in 1902. So they would have known what teddy bears were. Because teddy bears weren't invented then. Do you know what a teddy bear is? That bear? We can call it a bear. I thought teddy bears were older than that though.
Yeah, I thought they were quite old.
I thought they were 1800s. Let me see when teddy bears were invented. Because I've seen Antiques Roadshow where they've had teddy bears and it was full with sawdust from 1800.
Yeah, I thought they were quite old.
Teddy
That's
bear.
the old ones, and you turn it upside down and it growls, and then you turn it back upside down. They were really old, absolutely.
When was teddy bears invented? 1902.
1902, so it was when after Roosevelt.
Yeah, so they were invented in. Did you know that the teddy bear was invented in honor of President Theodore Roosevelt? It all began with Theodore Roosevelt was on a bear hunting trip near Edward, Mississippi, November 14th, 1902. So in 1902 teddy bears were invented. So you should know, well, they might do. If they died later, but a child who died before that, wait no, or a person who died before that, wait no, what teddy bear is. That bear on that gravestone is called a teddy bear. And he's a toy. It's what children had, well, some adults still have them. Hey?
I've got loads.
My wife has as well. Teddy bears are a child's toy to cuddle and love and hug. Same as the soldiers. The toy soldiers. Like for a boy, the teddy bear was invented for young children to play with.
We're talking about cars as well. Did you like cars? Toy cars?
We take cars from our late 1800s, didn't they?
I was thinking so when we were talking about cars and tanks, weren't it, when it started going mad?
Did you have toy cars? When were cars, toy cars invented? $1952. They've got a big early.
Toy trains. Big.
Yeah. Or toy horses. Did you have a rocking horse? Did you have any toys at all?
Or you like me that like playing in cardboard boxes?
Making mud pies.
Yeah.
Do you know our kids have never been interested in toys?
No.
Only one, my youngest, he loves toys. But the rest of my kids don't bother with toys. They did do when they were younger, but now, over the last couple of years, they're just not interested in toys at all. It's more technology for them.
Yeah, they've passed on.
Yeah. You don't find many kids wanting to play with toys.
You don't find many kids playing out on the street.
No. Well, mine do. Mine play out on the street still.
Yeah.
But you have to kick them out.
Yeah.
Get out and play.
Get some fresh air.
Yeah. But mine will sit happily on a blinking Xbox or PlayStation.
Yeah.
And then you've got to say, no, come on now, time's up. My youngest son, he's forever watching YouTube.
Yeah.
All day long he'll watch YouTube. And I said to him, it's a lot of rubbish what you're watching. When we were kids, it were Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry. And things like that. Daffy Duck. Roadrunner, Bugs Bunny. Nowadays, kids just want to watch blooming YouTube and Fortnite. Did you ever go to the cinema when you was alive? This is what I'm doing right now with this camera. I'm filming, making a film. If you light those lights up, you'll become famous. Shall we go home? No, it's they just seem to light it up when we're not watching or out like that. Anyway, we'll say goodbye to everybody. We're going to start packing up, I think. Anyway, I'll start again. We're going to pack up. We're not getting much here tonight at Wardsend Cemetery, so it's been a nice evening to come out with. It's been weather's been really good for us. It's only just starting to drop cold now, and anyway, we're back at the Trades and Labour Club on the 2nd of January if anybody's interested. That's from 7:30 till 11 PM. Admission is free if you're a first time visitor to the Trades and Labour Club, and Lucy will be there, and also Tony. Are you coming up second?
Yeah.
Are you coming second?
Yeah, we'll be,
yeah, so we'll be back on the 2nd. So if you are interested in the paranormal, come down to the Trades and Labour Club. Come and see us. We are at the Antwerp Mansion at the end of January. I think the 31st, Friday the 31st of January, we'll be at the Antwerp Mansion. So if you would like to come and take up membership with us, you can get to go on the event at the Antwerp Mansion. And then over in we haven't got anything yet as booked for February, but we're up to. And then in March we're at the National Emergency Services Museum in Sheffield. So if you want to go on free ghost hunts with us, the best thing to do is come and join us as a member. We'll be back as well on the 7th of January, Tuesday the 7th of January at the Athletic Club in Mexborough. So hopefully you'll be able to come down to that one as well. Anyway, we'll say goodbye from myself, Martin here, and thanks for watching this video. I know it's not been a very active video tonight, but we hope to get some more evidence next week when we go out at one of our locations. So thanks for watching, and everybody else, Tony and Lucy, will say goodbye to you. So if you want to say goodbye, Tony.
I'll see you later, people. Take care.
Lucy.
see you later, everybody.
And that's it. We'll catch you soon. So take care, and it's good night from us, and also the spirits from Wardsend Cemetery tonight. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.